this year, Fnatic gone to overtime
right.
60% of the time when they play
Fnatic
this
on
map. 3 out of 5,
defense, Liquid
and
on
1 out of
attack.
3 for Liquid as well. I think we could be in for the long haul. The only thing stopping us is if either of these teams run out of steam. Because they've been playing for a while now. It's been a long fought game. And look at the position already. It's nasty from Dirk.
Guys.
Kiko's got the entry, but he doesn't even know there's a man lurking behind. It's gonna be
Managed to get the third kill as well.
to start this off, but
Yeah,
already
and they
this
are the
pistol round
pistol
is
gods at the
over.
moment. 4-1.
Thanks to that man's sneaky
Are they going to
little
win from
position in the
pistols?
box. I'm sure Liquid are going to be checking from this moment forward.
We're going to be wallbanging it every round.
Every time. Get that Odin back out. For Fnatic, hey, confidence building round right off rip. Look at this. The fact that he gets the third here. An insane correction with everybody else swinging to take him down. And they just can't make it out onto the site afterwards. 10 seconds till barriers go up, and a round 2. And I just
Okay,
want
and they're
to
allowed.
wait till a few more seconds pass.
They're allowed
He
2
is
deaths.
actually genuinely buying a round 2 Odin. Durka, I love you, man. What? Oh, and he's doing damage.
Yeah, and they got no armor,
He's
so kind of just trying to show them that they can't get out towards A early.
44 damage to a player with no shields in a classic.
No, yeah, but it's about sending a message on this one.
44
Whoa,
damage in an
okay.
eco round.
Would they have gotten that kill without the wall bang? Who knows? Who knows? It's all
was
the
a
mental
different
games.
guy.
I know it sent them back towards the B side. You're not going to go A with a round 2 Odins. You go B, you get hit. You know, this is what it's all about.
Right. We're moving swiftly on. Oh my god, is he good? Oh, look at that! He got a kill with a ghost! It's unbelievable!
Dude, what's going on with the cast right now?
You know, if it was an Odin, that would be
What's
impressive,
happening?
but he, no risks taken, no reward found,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Like we said,
Enzo
2
Mystic,
deaths.
It might be player of the tournament, honestly. It's so
It
impressive.
could be off-rip round 2. I'll say if Fnatic dominate this map, that could be the reason why, Tom. The round
Right.
2 Odin from Durka.
Okay.
Dude, does Tom just hate Odin's? Dude, Odin's
Unequivocally disagree.
Odin's are legit.
For now, though, any damage would be nice. Mystic.
Is Tom one of those people that if you use an Odin against him in ranked, he'd flame you?
He's about to get an IGL battle. He's
That where
ready.
we're at?
Perfectly timed. He's going to be
Whoa.
everything. And there
There's
you go.
one.
A huge upgrade. Oh,
There's
but
2.
actually, Mystic's done quite well.
Can we get another?
Making this round costly indeed.
Yeah, I mean, this
Durka
can
now
be
low,
costly.
which is not
It
what you
isn't
want
costly
when
right
you've
now,
got
but it
Odin
can
in
be.
hand. And the thing is, okay, they had 2 pistols. Right now, it's not too costly. They lose any more players.
He doesn't hate the Odin, he just hates Mitch.
Oh, well, here's a chance to do what Durka did.
Yeah, that was pretty
spotted
fun.
out, wall banged up, and it's the Odin. Who would have known?
Wow.
Otherwise, they would have had to swing
Double-
into the angle, Tom, and they might have all went down. You saw what Durka did.
Double
you can't deny
armor
it. So,
rebuy.
beautiful buy from Fnatic, and a second round secured.
This is now where we need to see a response from Liquid. But that's the thing, though. All jokes aside, having this extra weaponry, the 3 rifles kept into this round, diffuse as well for Durka means that he has his showstopper. Now, I will be honest, I kind of hope he gives the Odin to someone else while he's got a showstopper in hand. It seems like a bit of a weird combination.
It's a nice backup
It's a
gun.
backup weapon.
Yeah.
The Odin.
What? No. What are you going to do with that flying through the air? Oh, I mean, I'm surprised. I am actually genuinely surprised that he keeps it. Often you're going to see a Viper
Okay, and we
in
get
these
the
positions,
we get the attack
although
Odin out.
The seaside support alongside a Killjoy I'm a big fan of. But then you
Can
look at
they
someone like
punish
Boaster,
this jump
someone who
peek over
famously goes for those wall
towards?
bangs.
Interesting.
But
They
Durka,
go for the
he's jealous.
go for the
He wants to show
floor
the big gun. I don't blame him.
floor smoke. I wonder
No
if they do that
opportunities,
all
no
the time.
targets
Oh, okay. He's
moving
giving out.
towards
There
him.
we go. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Just went for the early damage.
Floor
Now has the
smoke to
Boaster
make
in
sure the
play
recon can
solo.
actually
And that's
scan
the
over
thing, they're
towards
playing
here. Makes the most
this
sense.
control early towards rubble. It's been fought for on the other
And then
side
to
of the
shoot
map,
it, you
but
have
I
to
can
go
only
out into the
assume we're gonna see
open.
that rotation back in the other direction. Now the drone is going to be
Camera
such a pivotal
helps them get back
piece
over
of
towards A.
utility here. Because on the other side you've got the prowlers. You can clear those close angles. You can use the horn. The drone though
Oh, the
is going to
drone.
be sent in immediately and will actually force Boaster all the way back. Can't afford to hold on to this ground any longer, but it is a ruse
3
pitch.
pass
They're
and
going
stack
towards
up.
C.
Oh, they're
Whoa.
going fast, but Durka spotted that. Showstopper used
Dude, they
to
did
catch
not
one.
expect the second one here,
trying to
and
fall back,
Chronicle
delay, and the snake
does
bite
get
will
out
do
of here, and the
exactly
call
that.
is to go over
There's no way
towards
through
A, and
for this
Boaster
attacking
has an
side.
Omen
Damage has
Flash
been
and an
done in advance
Odin,
as well.
and
They
I
have to
swear to
rely
God,
on
if he
another
just
side.
tucks into
And the
tree
A
here, he
side
probably wins
moving
the round.
towards Boaster as he sits down inside
Yeah,
of tree.
I mean,
Odin in hand. It's a tough position without
You would think
teammates
that he's one of
covering
these
across.
positions.
At this
That's the
point, he's
issue
hoping
right
that
now.
they
You would
walk
think
up,
he's in these
he catches
squares.
them, but he knows the door will be open.
Wait,
The
he
steps
gave him
come ever
a...
closer. Now playing
Gave him a
behind the
leak
smoke
out
instead.
smoke.
Remember, the benefit of this weapon is that you can spam. The downside is those bullets are very, very clearly visible. Leo does well, dropping the one, delaying further, and even getting Enzo.
Okay, shout out to Leo.
There's no way now. When that's on 20 HP, both players
And why do we...
find
God,
8
I'm
seconds to do it.
in so many
Looks like
questionable
saving the
things.
weapon is the only remaining call to be made.
Shout out to Leo.
Team Liquid make that call.
We'll keep it positive. Leo heavy bails out poster here.
Have to start battling for some of that early control, but the read from Fnatic in this round was sublime. Like they had that early position. Boaster may not have got a kill, but he held them for a ridiculously long time, and then you just have this 3-man defense of C. With the amount of damage that was done, they almost had to fall back. And by that point, rotation already in for Leo.
Yeah, what a
He's had
beast,
great
man.
series overall.
What a
Now
beast.
a 3-0 start. Now again, we've seen this a couple of times. It's going to be
And they want to go
hero
aggro over
rifle
towards
for
A.
Nats.
And
Can
are
he
we
do it
Tether
once
or are
more?
we Fade Eye? Fade Eye. Enter a spam.
Same old spams coming through, Tom.
But the eye got shot, so he
he's
knows
got
they're out, so he
something
keeps on
else.
shooting.
I've seen Boaster in a few of these and never really able to do the damage. Sometimes it's just unlucky they don't go your way, but every time they've stepped up to Durka, they're being lit up. This guy's walls must be partially see-through. I don't know how he's predicted that. Enzo and Kiko both extremely low. On a buy round, this would be damning. And this, the Pistols will still spur themselves forward, taking control of B.
Yeah, and they at least take over towards B, so they get a plant on this one. Hero Gun's still
It's
alive.
just the value of supportive utility. Like Boaster can place the smokes, use the paranoia,
Spike planted.
and then Durka can just hold mouse 1, spam. For now though, it has ended in an after plant. The only real threat still is going to be Nats. They're trying to pay for him through the corner. He
It's
goes,
so
but here goes
strong,
Nats.
dude.
Paranoia will force him
Yeah,
all the
nicely
way
played
back.
by-
He's able to
Ah,
hold
it's
onto the
unlucky.
ground for a second. It's the spam from Boaster.
Yeah,
and the rest
it's
of the
still
players
nice
fall like
util from
dominoes.
Fnatic here. It is a pretty
Only a
decent
single player
retake.
dropped.
This spam over
Even gonna
towards
buy
here
the
as well,
extra
just
time
an
to
extra
go
one.
retrieve that Odin, I'm
So
sure.
strong, man.
Fnatic now
Just
4-0
takes out the
up
fact
on
that you can use
defensive
this
side.
corner.
We've seen comebacks, we've seen streaks, but Liquid might want to stop this a little bit earlier before it gets too dangerous.
Man, I don't know.
Odin
what
needs
kind
a
of time
huge
Durka's
nerf,
been
yeah,
putting into these
pretty
wall
much.
banks, But they're working out, and it's really difficult for Team Liquid because early
We'll
approach.
maybe we'll
you're
get there
getting
one
spammed
time.
down, you're being denied control.
Maybe we'll
Not
get
just
there.
that,
I said
but
at one
as you
point
said,
this
Tom,
year,
and I was
but
doing some thinking on this. Durka having that
I'm not
Odin
too
in,
confident,
the
man.
players that are actually, you know, stood around looking for fights, ready to react, are the ones with that utility, are the ones that can slow down the way you typically deal with this Odin, which is
Right,
by
another big buy
quickly
round for
moving in,
Liquid, and this
taking
time
the
we have some
control,
ults
and
into it. They
also
won away
distracting
from
the
Razor
mid.
as well, so you would
Exactly.
imagine they
So
go get
there's
C
so
up.
much that he can do from that position to deny this control, and you can see it sent Team Liquid running straight towards this C site. Hunter's Fury.
Oh no, he's done
activated
more
and
damage to his
mostly just team
teammate.
damage coming through. Not a lot
Yeah.
connected.
Yep, it's done a little bit onto Kiko, but that's about it. And, well, it seems that Liquid were desperately hoping for an opener. The aggression that we've seen from Fnatic has mostly been around wallbangs or just taking rubble control, which they'll know they don't have because of the cam that's aggressively placed. And then just getting information and gamble rotating, so they wanted to try
So
and
this is a
pick
question
someone
mark
off
at the
to
moment. It
cause
looks like
some
Liquid
havoc
want
on
to.
the
Sorry, it looks like
Fnatic
Fnatic
side.
want to go clear this.
At least from our perspective right now,
Prowler
it just
goes
looks like they've
in,
wasted an ult.
and they have a Fade Eye as well, so they clear a little bit close. Dude, they hear the
Same time,
drone.
though.
And then the Fade Eye goes out just as the drone's cleared everything, so they can have a fast three-person rotate over towards C, and Alpha gets the first kill. Yeah, they are fast here with the Omen. And shout out to Alpha just holding heaven the whole time. Like the kill trip though. The double kill trip is really
The
strong.
numbers retake, looking for any further aggression from this Liquid side, and having denied them with that aggressive control, they're now ready to go blitzing.
Yeah, swap
in.
a gun
Durka
so this guy can
swaps out
send
the
it.
Odin as well. You can
Dude,
expect those
imagine he
two
goes into one of
flashbacks
these
to be
kill
used
trips,
as
so
he
we'll
makes his
see.
way through. Nade still in back pocket, being lined up now with a seize from Leo. The Snade in, no targets dropped, and Yumpy even finds space in the midst of it all, but he's spammed down. Great reveal from Leo. Up top though, Mystic able to get so much done, but he can't get out on time.
Yeah,
Even
solid,
then, he would've been down below, and an
solid
easy
retake.
trade for the side of Fnatic, not needed. As 5-0 is
You
now
tell
locked
again,
in.
especially from Leo,
Fnatic
is
are
strong,
running away
man.
with this.
Yeah, the
Alpha
stuff
did
has
great
been
once again on this.
fantastic. It's a map that last year was nigh on flawless. They only lost it to Loud, and that's it, twice. And it never happened again. No one within EMEA was able to take them down. In fact, a lot of teams resorted to banning it. This year, it's been a different story. Losses to Foot, Heretics, Carmine Core.
Yeah, look at the fade
era
detail.
of VCT EMEA. For Liquid, okay, they had victories versus Na'Vi, Gentle Mates, and
Post plant didn't make sense with this plant. They had to kill the Omen though, right? As soon as that Omen smoke goes in, vision block, they gotta kill. Like if they all go to Mound and they didn't kill the Omen, it's like spamming onto a smoke with people dueling behind it. It would have been an easy defuse. So it was like one person to win the after plant and the other to try and kill the Omen is the idea.
But nonetheless, that hasn't been happening thus far. Leo is yet to die.
Enzo's probably going to end more Odin rounds than all of America's combined. The whole region has 89 rounds, and Enzo started this match with 73. That's a nice stat. And the problem is that everyone from Riot watches Americas, so they probably think that there's not much of an issue going on.
He's playing unbelievable.
That's not great.
It actually is.
We need someone to step up at Shanghai.
So there you go. That's a useless stat I accidentally stumbled upon. Yeah, go cast. Get rid of it. But 5-0. You can't wish for a much better, right, lads? Hold on. Whoa,
Double Odin? This is my kind of team. When did Fnatic turn into my kind of team? What's going on here? Double Odin.
What in the world?
Mini used to flame me for saying that an Odin banged out this map.
We've ever seen.
Or best. Or best. It depends. Hey, those retakes on B.
Now he's out here buying double.
You get tree control on A, then you spam through.
You're not allowed to talk anymore.
No more theory crafting.
But for actually getting into position, it's going to be really difficult. Boaster, such an aggressive spot. He's going for some spams already. They're going to try and kill him
flash
with that showstopper, but he's already escaped. Just gonna get the space instead. Naturally,
Chronicle is gonna go close. Would you not Omen flash this? Why did one leave and why did one fight? Okay, free sight over towards this to get a good plant for the after plant as well.
Big guns to replace it though, Tom. So I wouldn't be worried. Make that one with Boaster going down. Operator on Durka can be the second for us this time.
Wait, that's I've never seen anyone play there once the after plant's done.
They have sometimes been shrouded. What is that? I just dropped that point entirely. Alpha didn't even bother scoping in.
Yeah, but I think they're going to be okay to just do a bit of damage on this one. They can obviously still win, but in terms of the ults, you might as well just save it for the next big buy round and reset the recon.
Out of their positions, which does not seem doable. The spam finding next to nothing, bit of damage. Kiko low, but that's where it stops. Team Liquid finally
big round comes in on this one. Definitely felt like Fnatic were on a little bit of a different page with one running away and then Chronicle staying close. The Omen flash here, if this one guy wanted to fight, would probably secure him a kill.
Gets removed almost immediately, and then everything else you're almost playing from a retake scenario, which is just where all of those guns suck. Like you're needing people to watch your back, and every single one of them was an isolated fight. Good work from Liquid, got themselves onto the board. I'm still looking at Mystic having a judge in this round. I don't know what he has planned, but I am intrigued.
Omen all over towards. Okay, so creates a lot of pressure. He just ults where he is. Look at him, they have to use Prowler, everyone's going hunting, but then they push him away from B, and the fade all goes in, hits 3, so there's 3 over towards B right now. How the hell has he got that first kill?
He has become the nightmare, very much so.
Honestly, he got good info on this. His teammates. Is that Boaster's Omen flash? Yeah, it was Boaster's Omen flash. Dude, wait, what? Durka kills him through this wall.
Nats grabbed the kill, kept it equal. Team Liquid have a plant to now be found with a post-plant Odin for Enzo.
Careful. Oh, it's gonna be a swing.
What the hell is going on, man?
Such unbelievable confidence, and now it's left onto Durka with an Odin. That's not a sentence I ever thought I'd be saying in a retake scenario. He's gonna find that first kill though. Odin versus
any
Odin,
idea
but
he's
he's got a showstopper to boot. Trying to work out where this player is gonna be fighting from. Enzo's gonna reveal it with the drone. Gives away.
I mean, I guess he can spam this no matter what.
Already being thrown in. That showstopper is still available, but I think he's a little bit more wary about popping it and going down. And instead, Durka's going to take that fight. A 1v2 retake for Durka with an Odin. Right, that one.
Nicely done from Durka, and this is a huge round. Resets the recon.
I'm certain, but I don't think I've seen this man use that gun.
Sorry, my mistake. A Red Bull clutch with an Odin by Durka.
There we go.
Gotta make sure that was clear.
It's corrected. There's your little prompter just to remember.
Bro, give me this Durka kill though. Check this out in a second. The lovely double. Look at him.
I saw Alpha's cam after he died, and I've never seen it more confused.
That's so silly, bro.
I mean, a lot of people don't even know that wall is wall bangable. It's one of the stronger positions for those rotates back through. If you're like the planting, like normally you'd see you plant B and then someone's there wall banging.
Okay,
Sure, that makes
and
sense.
Liquid go
Not
for
usually the opposite
pretty
way
much an
around.
all-in
Back
buy
to the attackers.
right now.
Okay,
They go for an
that's
all-in
a
buy
lot
and they
of
are
reveals,
tanking
but
damage.
some of
Yumpy's
these
the only person
angles
without a
are little too
gun.
much for the wall
Everyone's
banging to
money's
go
really,
through
really
on.
low.
Dirk's
2,400
gonna
loss
go for the
bonus on
reload,
this.
and they're
And they're
spamming
up
right
against
back.
Dirkus,
The thing is,
Ult,
he's
and
definitely
Alpha's
more
Ult.
Yes.
What is this
Oh,
game,
so much
bro?
more. And on the side of Fnatic,
Riot.
they're waiting.
Riot. This is not good to
Get
watch.
aggressive.
Everyone is
Then you have the
spamming through
reaction from
walls
Chronicle from Leo
non-stop.
to burst through this open door. This door that might even have been opened by their own Odin spraying through. And that's the swing we're talking about. Little double kill for Chronicle. And now they're worried about Leo. Running out of ammo. The nade's going to be used, and Kiko has to try the reload. At least you'd imagine
such a good
Showstopper
read.
used, and it's right on Kiko's feet.
Well, it would have to be a clutch for the ages. It isn't
He's
going to
such
be
a beacon with an Odin,
7-1.
man. I can't.
Fnatic truly running away with it. Leo as well. That turnaround at the last second to catch Nats lurking through behind him. But the fact
God's
is
sake.
it's only been a blip on the radar so far. Chronicle up to his usual tricks. And this was the moment. I thought he was dead to Rice. You see that nade come in and you go, okay, you're probably focusing in front of you, not Leo. So aware of his surroundings. And this is what we wanted
What's
to
the
see all
timeout,
season.
guys? Get more
Dominate.
Odins.
Every single one
We
of those
need more
superstars
Odins.
is up there. And
You're
there's
getting
no doubt
spammed
that
through
Boaster has
every
been
wall.
putting in that supportive utility.
Buy
Already
more.
8 assists onto the board alongside the rest. Liquid are going to try and find a hole in that armor. But the fact is they're already in serious danger. 7-1 down. In case we haven't said it already, this map decides who is out. The other team, they go into a match tomorrow. If they win that game, they make it to Shanghai. That is the margin of error we
This
are
must
in
be
right
the
now.
most Odins we've ever seen in a
Single
best
map
of
loss, and
3.
you are home.
It has
A
to be.
map win and a
We had
series
Ascent.
win, and
We
you
even
are
bought it
the
out
plane to
on
Shanghai. That is
Icebox.
the smallest of differences.
And
with KC watching
Because
every
we-
single round that goes by.
who had it? Was it Enzo at Snowman had it? And Lotus now, where we're seeing people buy double. Like, this has to be the most amount of Odins we've ever seen.
Is that the second pause or the first pause? I feel like it might be a second one.
I can't recall the first one. But you could be right, Tom. I didn't see the little graphic pop up, but either way, a lot to be discussed on the side of Team Liquid, and you know, these are not setups that
Alright, what's the change up from Liquid? Is this an eco, so we might not see it on this one, and it looks like they just want to send it over towards C. Kiko, planning ahead, trying to get his ult for the next big buy round. Dog goes in. Oh, that's... I mean, 3 for 1?
You're insane also, because it's beautiful. It's working out 7-1. The push in from Team Liquid, okay, they've avoided a lot of the utility. Good shock dart to break the traps. They get onto the site. Spike still hasn't crossed. That's going to be a big trouble for them. If they try to break out into the site,
Oh.
there can be a fight from all angles.
Hold up.
Enzo picks
Hold
up
up.
first. That was just on the walk through the gap. Leo's trapped in a corner.
Oh my god, this
Alpha,
guy's too crispy, man.
ever
This guy's way
reliable
too crispy,
in
bro.
these
Look at
positions.
him
We
go.
need him most. He shows up again and again. Same thing can be said for Fnatic in elimination games, and you're getting to see that on this last map. It looks like a 7-round lead, short of an incredible play out of Kiko, a Sheriff,
Shot.
and a 1v3.
Okay.
1v2.
Yeah, he's gonna get
Showstopper.
the showstopper and the nade back online. So he has the utility to play with. Unfortunately,
Dude,
there is
imagine he
no
uses his ult and
opportunity
he doesn't win the round, though. Boasts
He's
is
gonna
hit
have to
pretty
isolate
early.
one of these duels already.
Good news is he has a boom bot, but...
Rotating back, there is actually a very good
30
chance that he
seconds
finds
left.
himself in a 1v1. It's just whether he expects it so soon. And now
much
Kiko's
damage.
so low, that showstopper's value has been diminished significantly. A single bullet could take him out of the round, even a
Not like this.
spam
Not like
could
this.
do it. It's close, but he's still standing at least for
Dude, I thought he was going to take him down with it.
But how much can you expect from him? 2 quick headshots, maybe that was the chance. Who knows if he even gets to fire another shot. The drop down and the quick
Well.
response from Boaster means that
It was
he
a
won't.
pretty good eco in the end.
8 rounds now secured for Fnatic, a defensive side lead that will be hard to break. And as we said, coming into this series, if I imagine Liquid getting off to a great start with a huge lead, I can see Fnatic fighting back. I have seen Fnatic fight back. But when you see Liquid,
I mean,
go down
Alpha,
by
yeah,
this
Alpha
much,
was hitting some
that's
shots
where I
there.
start
Fair
to
play.
question if this team has it in them to make that comeback, not just in general, but against this squad in particular.
Their record somewhat speaks for itself. They did manage a a comeback of sorts, as said.
This one could get a little bit
GX, but they
manic.
ultimately lost. They managed a pretty decent comeback in the last map. From a deficit
Okay, so this
of
is the one that we
rounds,
want to
could have
focus
sent
on
them
after the
packing.
timeout, and it does look like they want to force over towards C a lot more, at least early
But
C.
there has been nothing of this
And
level.
Fnatic do stack
We've
Chronicle
seen
over
the
towards
odds
there.
already.
Has his ult.
3%
Yeah, and
to
they're
get to
just
the
straight up
first
sending
in the
this.
first place. I'd say their odds are slightly higher. Kiko leading the charge, but already locked
And
down
they
in
weren't
play,
expecting
and
the
they have not
second,
spotted out Chronicle. He
whoa,
is still
whoa.
just staggering into the ground. That is
Yeah, they were not
absurd.
expecting the second
Every
pass in here.
single kill put in front of him is
We gotta
dropped.
shout out
Well, we
Fnatic
know
for
where
being
Enzo
ahead of
is.
this
He's
one.
just decided to use
Really
himself
gotta
a
shout out
drone.
Fnatic being
They
ahead of
take
this.
a pause, and guess what? Fnatic get an Andaluthia flawless.
Yeah, the Fnatic pause. We saw it. We saw the effect it can have all season, in fact, all year, 2 years. But Team Liquid's this time backfires. It gives Fnatic a moment to talk, and well, I don't think any of that talk even mattered. Chronicle on the backside, able to completely dismantle the push, catch a player up top. And the rest of the squad, no drone, no entry, utility instead. They're walking.
Ryle,
through a
thank you so much for
poison
the Prime Man. Appreciate the 11
orb.
months.
Vipers got nerfed for a reason.
What rank am I right now? Do I haven't played? Have we all D-ranked? God knows, man. I don't know. I haven't played for a long time. Zen_Zealot with the Prime. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 4 months. And TV Mac as well with the 10 months.
You throw in a show
Of course, bro. Thank you so much, man. TV Mac, appreciate you.
Sat at the back of the site. It's almost the
Rank decay isn't a thing, bro. It is when you don't play.
Fnatic is
It is when you play once every 3 months and it's a new season.
to show this Liquid side.
And you're not ranked. Dude, I ended up at plat or something at one point. Trust me, rank decay or some kind of reset is a
Leo
thing.
has been consistently garnering information and denying
I went from
them
immortal to
space.
plat.
Decent
Something's
fight,
happening.
though, and this time Kiko
Something's
gets
happening at one
Chronicle
point.
for
Some
this.
kind of reset at one point.
Might be a return from a blinded up Leo, at least blocked off by the smoke. How much more can be expected? Mystic's TPs have been dangerous, and he comes out just as the door is closing, but they're ready. They're watching it. Still dealing with him seems to be a different thing entirely. Leo eventually gets there.
The plat was a
2
diamond.
versus
I can't remember, bro.
Viper's pit online. Chronicle's position is beautiful. The drone
Oh.
at the wrong time again.
Oh,
Enzo's
maybe.
caught, and the
Oh, man.
numbers now favor the defenders. They're on their way to start this defuse, and there's no
And
utility
look
to
at
be
how well
put
they're
in by
playing it.
Liquid. The
Oh,
Viper's
boy.
pit now active, and that's going to give them the cover they need to stick this. At least that's the thought from Liquid. Kiko needs to be quick to check.
Yeah,
that
they're
not
just
defusing
so
it all the way.
patient.
A tap again, draws Yuppie
Yeah, they're
into the
so,
open,
so
and Leo
patient, bro.
puts him in his grave. Double digits for Fnatic. 1 for Team Liquid.
Made too much noise on the
This
flank
couldn't
around.
be
Yeah, but he
going
thought he was
anywhere. I
thought he
suppose
was
it could be going worse. It could be 11-0,
thought
but
he was just sticking it. That's the issue.
I'm not sure that the
Mr. Rice
Mark
Ninja, thanks so much for the Prime as well, man. Appreciate the 5
It's
months.
these advantages that have just been let slip. The first
It's
picked
not
up
rank
by
decay.
Kiko.
It's called queuing with Sideshow.
Late turned around as well, but the Nightfall
Honestly,
could have been
that's
better.
actually
And allowed
pretty
as well for
accurate.
the drop down. That's the thing. Nobody
Bro, he got to
heard
immortal though,
the
man.
drop from Chronicle, so he's able to get into a position. The drone, yeah, I'll be honest, is questionable.
when your
But
two
not
teammates
having
are
anything,
offside.
yeah, not having any possible cover, it's such a massive risk. And then the clutch, every clutch has been played perfectly in this map from Fnatic.
But we'll play in the off season. It will be Immortal 3, probably Immortal 3, I imagine.
So far, they've had nothing.
I doubt I could get
Kiko,
Radiant,
this is a great play. I mean, that is as ambitious
but we'll
as they
see.
come.
We might have enough
Straight
time
into
to try it.
B.
If it's a
After
good
one
map, we'll
player
try it.
spotted, and you assume that's the only one. Well, Fnatic have got you there. Hook, line, and sinker. TP into spawn, spotted, no chance to commit it. The Team Liquid are stuck outside of a site that they have no access to. I don't know where they're going to take it, but I think I know the result no matter what. Okay.
Maybe.
Durka is dropped, but look at the
A
damage. in
lot of
return.
damage done. They
Still a
have an
very
ult,
difficult round
and
to find
Fnatic
any
know that
legs to
most likely
stand
they'll
on.
probably try and go for the body to ult.
Well, Fnatic even just sat spread across the map. They don't really need
What's
to
a good map, Paul?
re-aggro or
Give me
try and
give me Haven back.
He fights. Leo just can't do anything
I
wrong.
want Haven back.
15-3 from the Swedish superstar. But that's the thing. We've seen different individuals. The last map, Alpha was unstoppable. The
See what
first
the new map.
Leo was
See what
the
the new
key.
map looks like.
This map, they've got
Shanghai.
absolutely everybody online. There hasn't been a piece missing to the Fnatic puzzle, and Liquid have tried hyper-aggression, slow-paced rounds. They've even got into post plants. It doesn't seem to matter. Well, the TP actually puts Boaster. He's gone right back to where he was before. Paranoia
Great
still
flash.
held right until the late round. Nice shot from Mystic at least, but he's going to need 1 or 2 more of those. Let's at least spot out Boaster. If they can isolate him, maybe they have a chance.
They have done just that, but look at the HP
1 and 8.
Breeze will knock them down at this point in the last round.
Bro, the
There's no
turret's
need
gonna
to
one-shot.
take risks. They'll stick this one together. A turret put down that could have eliminated Enzo. Just half a second more. The spike tapped Enzo's steps should be enough. At this point with the off angle for Chronicle, a wild spray
11.
through the smoke will do all that it needs to.
That's
11
that's a
rounds
solid
for
half.
Fnatic, 1 for
That
Team
is a
Liquid.
solid
This was
half.
looking
Give him
close.
that.
Hell, we could have seen it. Go to Team Liquid 2-0.
Icon 2K, thank you so much as well, man. Appreciate the prime. Time for the comeback? Maybe. It starts with a pistol, right?
Barely managed to clinch out. And in the end, it comes down to what seems to be an even turn. If anything, coming in, looking at the last couple of games, you might almost favor Liquid on this map. Certainly win rate-wise, they've been looking good. This isn't the way I expected the last map to go after what we saw in the first 2 maps, I have to be honest, Tom.
No. It was a gamble at every stretch last year to go anywhere near this map versus Fnatic. Throughout this season, that's not been the case. Foot beat them. Heretics beat them. KC beat them. I don't think Liquid are going to be doing it, though. 11-1 down. They would have to have one of the most mammoth comebacks.
Wait, does this mean I have to buy the Fnatic bundle? I don't want to give Mini money, man. Tell me Mini doesn't have a percentage of that bundle.
To form at maybe the perfect moment. The stars have aligned at the time they needed the most. And Liquid find themselves just 2 rounds away from being eliminated after.
As an assistant coach, not a chance, right?
They fought for their lives, for survival in the group stages. Now they
Whoa.
find themselves doing that yet again.
Right, hold up.
Team Liquid off to a good start in this
Hold up.
pistol with a quick double.
Might not have to buy this bundle.
It does little to alleviate the stress of the
You
lead.
might have a
Give
few
it to
more rounds
Fnatic
like this.
near flawless half they need.
I still feel nervous, though. That's what this game has done to me. Like, every single time I see Liquid in an advantage, there's someone there on the other side.
Dirk is dead. Dirk is dead. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, Leo, Alpha, and Boaster are not.
Leo's facing into his 4th death so far, maybe 5th. If he goes down here, good stun by Yampi. Slows them slightly, but the door takes so long to open. He's still going to be in position, able to catch a headshot.
What is that shot? That's an incredible shot. And Leo's just like, well, surely someone else with the recon there is going to swing and help this guy. That's why his crosshairs there.
Shots, and Enzo should have secured this round. 20 seconds left.
Yeah, good luck.
He's actually just
He actually got it.
Got
an orb, it's worth.
Big round for him.
Sure.
A second one,
How long
doubling
this
the
lasts.
scoreline of Liquid. And if there was ever going to be a comeback,
XX
needed that
Balk
round.
as well. XX Balk, thank you so much.
And everyone that precedes it.
Yeah, of course, bro. It's all good, man.
they could lose one.
Let's wait though, bro. It's not done yet.
They
They could lose one.
Lose one for the OT. I mean, for the 13 to 11, what a dream it would be. But for now, it stays there. Something we could think about when we close our eyes. When your eyes are open, it's a different story. Somewhat of a nightmare to live through.
We got
as
a
Liquid fan.
ghost, and that is it.
Tournament survival.
Alpha wants a ghost into this one.
Based on the thinnest of margins for error.
But the thing as well is you almost have to look away from Liquid and look at Fnatic and say, do I really believe they're not going to be able to scrape through 2 rounds? Even if it's in the most BS.
Yeah, I mean, what he's saying is true there. It's just like, you would just get all of these ults.
Gone again. No Odin for him just yet, and I'll be honest, the expectation isn't really there for him to have it at all. Still got to be careful though.
Yeah, it's an absolute shot from him. Bro, he's doing some damage with this ghost. Singular ghost looking a little bit scary.
Mystic though, still looking like he's come to play in this second half.
Nice kill for Kiko. Of course, easy when you've got the Outlaw up against no shields or light shields. One shot to the body and he lands that one cleanly. And the double stack on top of the boxes earlier. Mystic did well to find his first, and here he grabs the remaining 2. And Andalucia flawless for the side of Team Liquid. But this was round number 2. This was where Fnatic came in with nothing. Now they buy everything. And they will bring to bear the full might of their attacking side. No way that Liquid can lose
That
this
replay
one
is funny.
and give it up. It would be 12-3, and at that point, I 100% agree. You just save your ults, dump them all into one round, and what can you do on the receiving end?
How's the pen? Right, I don't know, man. It owned me earlier, dude. It flashbanged everyone for like a minute.
Up there at the top. And
Me and Epic Pen are not on good terms.
For Fnatic. That's all they've ever needed. An early setup in an attempt to try and deny that rubber control. And an early rotation back towards this B site. That's where the early steps, the early sounds have been made by Fnatic.
So it's a nice default at the moment. We got B, C control with the fade eye. And here go Liquid trying to clear this one. And how ready is Alpha?
They don't want to give them the opportunity.
Not expecting the crouch peek. I mean, who expects a crouch peek like this? Nicely done from Liquid. And Fnatic have to force try go through A. Looks like they want to have the option splitting into B.
Now the advantage is in their court,
Prowler goes out, clears a lot of B.
There's still a lot to be made up for. Fnatic know that. They've grouped up as 3. Look towards A main for an opening duel.
Wait, where's the call right now? Where's the actual call? Okay, the call is to force A.
40 seconds on the clock to stop Fnatic from stepping forward. The wall bangs start to drain some of this ammo. There haven't been a lot or any really thrown through so far, so Enzo still has the 130 bullets to play with. Don't think he'll get a chance to use all of them. The sights are set on A, and Enzo and Kiko need to hold strong.
Already? The Ares has managed to start things off well.
Dude, it's just the sidestep to the left to make sure that he heavy pens and they can't trade him back. It's so funny. He's got the gun down. You got to give it to him.
Chronicle just has to hope to try and hold on to the gun.
He's got the heavy pen meta on the
It's
go.
not going to be easy. In fact, the players of Liquid are chasing, running after him.
Yeah, and they all get upgrades though. So pistol 1, bonus 1. When do Fnatic do a timeout?
Alright, okay. I gotta put my hands up there, Tom. My bad. I disrespect the Ares quite a lot. I usually don't see it do a damn thing. So I feel like I'm pretty
It's this though, it's the fact that as soon as he sees him, he crouch moves down left. That's so sick.
Them down to full buy, catching those little angles. Well, there was no need for that. Slowing them down on the way through.
I'm always beefing first wingman now, Epic Ben.
It's not a strong
Dude, everyone's just owning me.
I have to hold my hands up to now criticize it further.
Just a little bit. Just say it's not a strong weapon. If anything needs a buff,
Okay, Recon doesn't get shots, so they take control. And when does this wall go down? Because we're out here in the open.
This is a very dangerous play.
Whoa!
Not with Kiko popping heads.
Holy, yeah, it went. That was very, very clean at the beginning. Oh my. Oh, that was a fast round.
And they caught him. 2 or 3 players swinging on him in the open.
Dude, the good news for Liquid there is it was so fast that no one even got a chance to use any util on their team, so they don't have to rebuy much.
They're keeping these rounds squeaky clean, making sure that their ultimates build up, making sure the credits are never going to be running dry. It's still going to be a long time before I believe in the comeback, but at least the way they're playing this defensive side is with mass confidence. Because the fact is, if you give that space up, if you allow
very clean.
To have control of Rubble, have control of
white bar, bro. We're lucky we haven't got a white screen.
And they're going to continue to fight this
maybe I can quickly do that.
The game, already taking that control early. Fnatic, though, maybe having some other ideas. They're going to be destroying some of the utility towards that B site.
There.
But look how far already Kiko has got. He is.
We got early info with the camera, and Nats does this a lot.
Rotations in the other direction.
That's the important thing. You know,
interesting. Early alarm bot to see if any. I kind of like that adaptation from Fnatic though. They know that this pause wrecks their wall retake over towards Ace. They alarm bot to see if someone's gone close if they need to use a prowler. So it's like a different way of saving a prowler, so they can use a prowler to hit sites heavier.
Under's Fury put through is causing a bit of a headache. Not too much damage, not really dealt. It just staggered the push, allowed Mystic to get on spot. Off in hand, and the shot not going to land. Got to bail out now. And with the man
that's a hard retake, man. That is a hard retake. Enzo is the only person who can really kind of own this with the amamount of util and gun he has.
Off the back of that Nightfall, not going to be ideal.
He's dead. You can't retake this.
A quick response from Boast.
Oh boy.
Kiko is still landing the shots.
Whoa.
Does he expect the player on the close position? He half checks it. Doesn't expect Alfia to be there. And now it's left all up to Yumpy. He's pulled off miracles from this position before. But both players having a decent idea of where he is. Boast are actually just going to exit the site. give her an opportunity to reload, and that time is ticking so desperately low. Yumpy needs to get a move on. He's going to take the
Yeah, and
fight
it's just
versus
like, why is
Leo,
this
and
guy
it's
at this
lost.
pause?
The streak comes
Got a little
to
bit closer than I
abrupt
thought it
end,
was.
and now
It
Liquid
really
need
did.
7 in a
7
row.
chances, right?
Expertly handled by Fnatic. As soon as they lose that first player, I love Boasters repositioning towards the spawn. He basically locks in the round at that point, isolating duels, leaving it down to the clock. And his position would have been so unknown. That showstopper could have changed the game entirely. But in the end, the result swings to Fnatic, a round locked in, and a
Omen
huge
flash.
lead.
Looks like we want to Omen
7
flash
chances
this.
to close this out. Seems like Team Liquid will be going home.
Yeah, Omen flash
Nice
goes
shot
late
by
in.
Kiko, though. He's got some life
Boasty
left in him.
TPs. Boaster gets out of there as well.
Watch this one from the back.
Pretty impressive that they managed to hold on to this considering the amount of util that was
As a
used.
spectator, he's taken Durka with him. Normally, in some cases, that might just be enough, but
Boaster had a big kill last
the
round
depth that
on
Fnatic have
Enzo.
shown.
He has a big kill this
not
round
an
as well.
individual level. Boaster actually has the spike here. He's got to be careful. Any sort of battle that he takes could risk losing
Whoa.
one of their prime pieces. With 3 players here, they're going to decide to back off. They could already see Alpha on this side of the map alone. In fact, Nats is so far out of this, he wants that utility to stay online as long as possible just to get them information.
Yeah, and
Also
they
has a quick
gamble stack.
rotation
And to
over onto that
retake,
B side, but what it does
honestly,
mean,
Liquid don't have
Fnatic
that
hit
much.
C,
And this is nice though. Mystic
have to
clears a
be
lot of info
full
over
on.
towards here.
retake.
Boaster
from the side of
ults to
Liquid.
create a lot of pressure around the map,
I'm
potentially
so
over towards back
conditioned,
A,
I had to
etc.
just double check that wasn't Mystic going for the TP. The guy, he's just unhinged
30 seconds left.
with the From the Shadows, with the Shrouded Steps.
Yeah, and Camera's still here, and we got early trip info.
Cam is still there.
But they knew about
Cam
it.
spots
They pinged
them.
it the whole time. They're ready for it to pop back up one more time. Nice shot.
I mean, how do you retake this
Enzo's
now?
on his way in, big gun in hand, and not good for one. In fact, it's Nats to pick that up.
Yeah, looks
but now
done.
he's forced backwards. The delay of this lockdown is going to give a lot of time into the hands of Fnatic, and with that pick on Mystic isolating duels, they know exactly where Nats is. It looks like the chances have run dry. On the side of Fnatic.
Okay, solid from Fnatic. I mean, 11 on their defense.
Liquid, the Kings draw at least another breath. And now they've